In the days that followed, the presidency, the military, and the student coordinators who had led the uprising settled on an unlikely figure to lead a provisional administration. The 84-year-old economist, best known internationally by microcredit and the Grameen Bank. On the 8th of August, Yunus took oath as chief advisor, with a council of advisors in place. The Supreme Court swiftly affirmed the legality of the extra-constitutional interim, citing the urgent need to avoid a power vacuum.
One of the challenges that we are facing is building a national organization at speed. We're facing an election in less than a year after the launch of the party, so we're having to build everything from scratch.
Bangladesh weaved overnight from the egalitarian, highly centralized apprenticeship to an unelected collective led by a technocrat. It was a rescue, but also a gamble. 18 months later, how as the interim used power, it did not win at the polls. On paper, this mandate was narrow: stabilize the state, reform key institutions, and prepare genuinely competitive elections. The starting point was grim. By mid-2024, foreign exchange reserves had fallen below $20 billion under the IMF's stricter measure. The Taka was sliding. Banks were burdened with non-performing loans, and investor confidence was draining away. Within a year of Yunus taking office, gross reserves had risen to around $30 billion by late July 2025, with usable reserves above $28 billion by the end of the year. Part of this recovery came from emergency financing. The IMF released about $1.3 billion after agreeing on a reform package that included dissolving the National Board of Revenue and splitting it into two separate divisions for tax policy and collection. A government-commissioned white paper on the state of the economy argued that the apparent high growth under Hasina had been built on systemic money laundering and inflated project costs. It's estimated that as much as $16 billion was leaving the country annually through illicit channels during a 15-year tenure. For Yunus, economic stabilization was not only a technocratic goal, it was part of his answer to the legitimacy question. Opinion polling in late 2024 and 2025 suggested that a majority of Bangladeshis initially approved of the interim, with support levels above 50% in several surveys, although later polls revealed growing anxiety over the slow pace of reforms and election timing.
I would like to see their policies. I'm still not aware of their policies and what kind of national policy plans they're having for implementing.
By early 2026, the interim's record is mixed and contested. Inflation has eased, the currency is more stable, reserves are stronger.